Millions and millions of people are going out to the polls and they're voting. They're voting out of enthusiasm. But when they see what's going on in this country, they have anger that's unbelievable.
Well, Donald Trump's message resonating with a lot of voters, especially the evangelical Christians. So where is the appeal, especially when you look at who else is in this race? Joining us right now with some insight is the managing editor at EWTN News and author of this book, Will Wilder, The Relic of Perilous Falls. Raymond Arroyo, thanks so much for joining us.
Delighted to be here, Bob.
So you've been all over the country.
I have.
Asking the questions, evangelicals, who do you like and why?
Evangelicals and Catholics in these battleground states, Louisiana, Texas, Virginia, Alabama, as I ask them, as they're coming out of the polling places, who are you voting for? I would say 8 out of 10 said Trump. And then when you start talking to them, why? They say, I'm voting against the establishment in my party. And I said, but look, on the surface, it would seem the sensibilities of Catholics and evangelicals and Donald Trump don't seem to cohere. Here's what they told me. I'm also voting against the establishment in my church. I said, what do you mean by that? Almost to a person. They said, look, our churches are moving politically in this direction.
Right.
They're embracing environmental policies and immigration policies. The Pope. And so people are concerned. This is their instrument of registering their displeasure, even with their own faith.
So, Ray, not only what you're seeing is accurate with reflective of the polls. Let's take a look right now. When asked who the evangelicals are polling for, 39% is going to be Donald Trump. Ted Cruz, 22%, tied with Rubio, Casey with 6%. Now, the thing that's astounding is Senator Ted Cruz's dad is a minister, right?
This is what he was going through his list last night. There's a bartender's son. There's a son of a builder. All he missed was son of a preacher man. You know, he should have thrown that in. Absolutely. But for some reason, Ted Cruz, as smart as he is, as sharp as he is, he isn't resonating this year. And Catholics, the Barna poll, 44% of Catholics nationally are supporting Trump. He has the majority. And I do think this little nugget that I uncovered talking to people all across these primary states unlocks why. They're not only voting politically, they're voting to, in some ways, keep their faith out of politics. They don't want this tilt towards some of these issues that they just feel aren't in tandem with the gospel as they understand it. So it's fascinating.
It is fascinating, too. And Jerry Falwell Jr., when he came out, first he seemed like he was endorsing, then he actually endorsed. He's got a lot of pull.
Yeah, he did, no doubt. And you see, Ben Carson's endorsement of Trump is going to be also a decisive factor. And given the number of Catholics and evangelicals in Florida, I think it could have a major impact, particularly in the northern corridor there.
Not thinking about that because he is also, he is also a very religious man and always quoting
and has great esteem among evangelicals and Catholics.
Raymond Arroyo, thanks so much. Appreciate it. Your first man review reflects almost all the polls.
Well,
so thanks so much.
We'll see what happens.
All right.